Guy right here, I'm going for a kill.
That's the guy who killed you.
Oh, okay, sure.
More targets are still out there. No way.
So today, I'm going to be teaching you how to aim. Just kidding. My name is Wetzel. Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking on it. If you're a first-time viewer of my channel, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be going through a aim training that I set up that you guys can use to become much better at precision. I know a lot of people are coming back to this game, especially for Warzone. That's my case. I'm coming back for that Warzone. Already got 40 wins under my belt. But anyways, I want to teach you guys what I use to improve my aim. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that teach you how to get better aim, but they only give you tips. They only say do this, do that, do that. And once you watch the video, you know, nothing's really changed. But with this video, I want to make sure something changes with your aim when I'm done with it. Alright? So the way that we're going to practice aiming in this game, the best way to practice is we're going to head into a multiplayer lobby and set up a custom game. The best part about this whole thing is that you don't need any friends to help you, and you don't have to play public games. You do this all in custom games, your stats aren't affected, none of that. So you could do this all in your own time, when your friends aren't on, when you want to warm up. It's the perfect time. And you only have to do this, I'd say, for about 20 minutes a day. I do this for about 20 minutes a day, and it improves my aim so much. But let me stop blabbing here. Let's set up this custom game. We're going to go down to private match, trials and game battles, set up a custom game, and follow as I do here. Alrighty. We're going to go to game setup. The map, I generally change the map to vacant. So with vacant, you get a good mix of both close range and long range fights, all in the same spot. I know with Warzone, fights are generally medium to long range, but you do have some indoor fights, whether you're clearing a house, building, all that. So vacant is one of the best maps to practice on. Set the mode to free-for-all, and then this is where the action happens. We go to game rules, set the time and score to unlimited. So I'm going to do that real quick, set it to unlimited. Go to player, set the health to 250. The reason why we set it to 250 is it simulates a gunfight in Warzone. In Warzone, when you're full plates and all that, you're at 250 health. So you want to keep it at 250 for this custom game. The team section, we don't have to change anything on that. Then the gameplay, we change a couple things with this. We go to health steal down here and we enable that. Just keeps you alive longer, keeps you fighting longer. It means when you shoot enemies, you get health back. So you can get shot by 3 bots at once and you could just keep going. And then we're also going to change the field upgrade charge rate to ×10 so you get it quicker. And then also near the top, there's something called spawn ammo mags. Switch that to max. What this will do is it'll spawn you with max ammo. And you don't need to put an attachment. You don't need the fully loaded attachment for that. Just set it to max. Makes life a lot easier. And then other than that, we are pretty much done setting up the game. The only thing left is a bot setup. I put them on recruit because with recruit, we're just training aim. We're just training aim. So honestly, like, just put on recruit. It'll make it easier. If you put on veteran, you're just going to get gunned down and you're going to be respawning. You're going to be wasting a lot of time. Generally, I set the bots to max, which is 11. You could set it to 10, 9, 8, whatever you want, but I set it to max. Now, the last thing we need to do with this is we need to go back into game setup, go to game rules, and then press the pause button. So I'm going to save you guys some time. By pressing a pause button, you could save the game mode so that you don't have to set it up ever again. You just save the game mode, and there it is. Boom. So I just call it bots, and then save. So once you go back into game mode to set it up again, just click your bot game mode that you saved. Done. Alrighty, let's get right into it. I'm going to start a match and let's get practicing. Generally, this practice for me, it takes about 20 minutes. You guys can do this for hours if you want. You could do this all day. I mean, if you really got that that quarantine time. You could do this all day if you want, but I do this for about 20 minutes. And it's super great, like if you want to practice guns, you want to learn them, you want to learn this M4 that all the pros use. Like this is the best way to do it. This is the best way to do it. Alright, so let's shoot up some bots. Generally on this map, I like to be hanging around this corner because you get good experience with close range fights and long range fights, like I said before. Like, you know, you have these long range fights over here. Take them out real quick. Wait. That's that aim. You see that, dude? I'm still warming up that aim. I also put on dead silence, which makes me able to move around faster, which I think is huge for this. Saves you a lot of time. This is honestly the best practice too if you want to learn a gun. If you really want to get your aim on with a gun and learn it. So for example, a lot of the pros use the M4. Like if you want to learn the M4, this is your way to do it. This is definitely your way to do it. And as you can see there, my aim is still a little... It just needs a little more tuning. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. As you can see, it's 250 health. This M4 still melts. This will also help you with recoil control, which is honestly another huge skill to have. The best way to reduce recoil in this game, from what I've seen, is definitely just holding down on your stick. Dragging down your stick ever so slowly while you aim definitely helps out. So I'll show you over here what I mean by dragging down your sights. This is the M4 without dragging down. As you can see, that recoil goes up pretty crazy. If you tap fire, it's alright, but you're also putting out lower DPS. When you hold down the right stick, your recoil is much more controlled. And after doing that, aim assist does the rest and keeps you on target. Honestly, dude, the aim assist is just... It's super tight, this game. Super tight. And I play on a low sensitivity for aiming. My ADS sensitivity is only a 0.5. So I can still drag down, and it's not going to drag me down like so much. Then there's also close range on this map too, so like the office is here. If you want to practice your CQC, you want to get your MP5 game up, MP7, whatever SMG you use, definitely the way to do it here. These offices are great practice. You could also train your jump shots, your slide shots, you know, just your general mobility. There we go. Hello. Another thing I'd also recommend, I mean, now I'm just going to get into tips like outside of the game that can help you. One thing I would definitely recommend is something called Control Freaks. If you guys have ever heard of them, I'll link them in the description if you've never heard of them. But basically what they are extended thumbsticks that you slap onto your thumbsticks already. And what they do is they make the thumbstick longer and they give you generally more control. Because in my opinion, the standard Xbox sticks or just controller sticks are way too short and they don't give you enough control. They're $20 for a pair and they last you pretty much for a good like 3-4 years of gaming. So it's definitely worth it in value. Even though you're paying $20 for 2 pieces of plastic, like it's definitely worth its value. This next thing I'll probably get made fun of too, especially for my younger viewers who are still in school. They're gonna hate me for this one. Definitely gonna hate me. I'm gonna sound like their parents. Another thing is after you practice, or if you do like a long practice, like 1,000 kills, 2,000 kills with this, get a good night's sleep. Without a full 8 hours quality sleep, this practice is most likely going to go down the drain. You're not going to retain that aim skill that you learned from practicing this. It's just like with sports, man. It's just like with sports. If you don't get a good night's rest, if you don't sleep well, this practice is not really going to do much for you. Not really going to do much for you. And also, just as a human being, get 8 hours of sleep and you'll perform a lot better. Not even just with aim, but just like with video games too. Like if you're really trying to maximize your improvement. That's how it's done. That's 300 for me. Alrighty. Gonna wrap it up. Beep beep. Good job. Alright. That is gonna call it for this video. You guys pretty much get the gist of it. Run bots, 250 health, get 200, 300 kills. You should be more than warmed up for your games. I love this because you don't need friends to do it. You could do this solo. Doesn't count in your stats at all. And it's the best way to learn new guns, whether you're running with the M4, M13, the Grau. It's some of the best ways.
That was a fight.
But otherwise, I hope you guys learned from this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I taught you something. Otherwise, I'll see you on my next guide video or stream highlight video. I do stream over on Mixer. I'll drop the link in my description there if you want to check me out and how my stream is. Feel free. I wouldn't mind. Otherwise, you guys have a good one. My name is Wetzel, and have a good day. Bye.